Welcome to Interpack. We're here with Jokey, and we're lucky to have the CEO today with us. Can you introduce yourself briefly and tell us a little bit about your company?
Absolutely. My name is Jan Statter. I'm the CEO of Jokey. Yeah, Jokey is a family-owned business. We are very great and big in rigid packaging materials, what you see here. Plainly buckets, and it's my first exhibition this year.
Can you tell us, why is Interpack so important for you? Why do you need to be here?
Yeah, Interpack is giving more or less a direction for the future. And if you look for our motto this year, it's called Forming the Future. So for us, it's very important, even on the regulation, what we see here in Europe and outside of Europe, to give our footprint, what we're doing better maybe to fulfill regulations, to fulfill the requirements for the markets. And that's basically why we are here, meeting our customers, listening, what are their ideas, what are the demands, giving them some help.
Now, Jokey has been producing packaging with recycled materials since 1991. Now the talk is all about the circular economy. Can you tell us what's changed in that time and about some of your innovations?
We started with a partner, Remondis and Henkel, in 1991, doing the first bucket out of PCR, but it was not at this time ready time. Now I would say it changed dramatically, and we have the regulation coming in 2030 with the PPWR, which will become mandatory to have then recycled materials as a content. We're doing it for, as you said correctly, many years. And I think from the perspective of looking for the buckets, for example, in the non-food industry, it's a no-brainer, right? You can use it already since many years. We see more and more that not white color paint must come into white buckets. On the other hand, you have the carbon footprint, the CO2 emission, right? So using less virgin materials means also, on the other hand, that you have a less carbon footprint. And that is also an argument. But we should start now, and not in 4 years.
You mentioned briefly some of the regulatory changes coming ahead in the coming years. What can you tell us that we can look forward to specifically from Jokey?
Yeah, I think one of the things impacting us will be that we will also need to have PCR materials, mechanically recycled material from the normal streams, I would say. That is why we have started a close cooperation with Remondis, a recycler, where we are trying to, make our own stream, while we are using a very strict and tough direction, where we are trying to get EFSA and FDA approval for materials, trying to get the traceability of the materials, trying to get an approval with the transparency of the products, to make them ready to have PCR content also for the food industry. Big change, because it has a lot of regulatory and it's big hurdles to overcome, but we started some years back, and I think Jokey always can take the hurdles, as we all know.
Definitely. Well, you had a great stand here. Thank you so much for your time. We wish you success at Interpack and success for the future.
Thank you so much, AP.
Thank you.
Thank you.